Svante Eriksson, and I'm the sales manager. I'm the one that deals with most of the US people over here and also many of the European dealers.
My name is Thomas Ekström. I'm the product designer. So I worked with also the graphics of the company. Graphic and designing is my thing.
David Berglund and Johan Åström. David is he's the CEO. He handles the paperwork. He's the boss man, if you want to call it that. And Johan is the handyman. Takes care of all kinds of stuff. Yeah, we played competitively both in Europe and in America in the early and mid '90s. So we played for Millennium, and we got to try out some new stuff for them. Latitude got started in late 2005 as a company, but before that we had some discussions on whether or not we should try to make our own discs when the patent went out for Innova, which was in...
I don't know, I think it was 2003 or something.
Well, I mean, just making the first mold was a challenge. We didn't really know if this was doable for us at all on a budget. So we made just a two-piece test mold to see could we even mold something that would resemble a disc, and I guess you could stretch it to be in something that resembled a disc, but not much more than that. But it was enough to give us the confidence to move forward.
Yeah, we just contacted a local company and tell them what we wanted to do. So we wanted to make this disc, and they okay. We tried to figure out what plastic we were gonna use, and they were badly mistaken the first time. But later on, we find the right plastic.
Yeah, and also we got some support from, you could get some support for new starting potential businesses to get to try out ideas. So we got some help funding the first test mold as well before actually going into it with any serious money of our own.
I really don't know. I just look at the profile of the disc and it tells me how it would fly. So that's basically how I do it. You can't really test a mold that way because it's too expensive. You have to know before how it would fly. You can make small changes after, but not very big. So if you're mistaken in the design, it will never be good.
I mean, when we started out, I think we came from being active as pretty good players at that time, and going into it with that view rather than going into it just from a business point of view. I mean, we did discs that we would want to throw.
I would say all manufacturers have good discs, but I think we find the right material. That's the key, to find a good plastic that is grip and still very durable. And I would say the optoplastic is pretty much one of the best out there. I know that plastic is very important for all of us in the company. If it is slick or something, I can't use it. And then I won't produce anything that is not good for me.
Yeah, again, as a player, I mean, it keeps coming back to that. Is this something we would use ourselves? And if we're talking molds, maybe a disc wouldn't be something that we would use, but we could still, I could see my brother or a buddy of mine or someone that's on another level play with it. So, but the plastic is universal, so that's always key.
I think we can agree that it's better than we expected.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, I was going to say that I'm not sure we knew what to expect. I mean, we met Jeremy and some of the crew guys working with Dynamic at Worlds, and we'd done business with them in the past as well. So you know, we knew they were good guys. So in that sense, you know, it was all good. But being in a different kind of relationship, being their manufacturer, we didn't really know what to expect, and it's been good. Yeah, we got 2 molds coming out. One is the Fury, that's aimed at intermediate to beginners, and then we have an yet to be named disc. Well, it's named, but we're not going to say the name here, which is aimed at the other side of the spectrum, more towards advanced players.
Just throw a Latitude 64 disc and you will find out there's no comparison to the glide you get. That's my answer.